It's modern. It's there. Exactly. Exactly. I'm just putting it out there. Aqua, not woman, Mera.
Yeah.
Hey, wait!
What?
Shouldn't we have written it down first?
I memorized it. Didn't you?
Oh, yeah, totally.
What did you just say?
Something, trident.
I gotta talk about Mera coming up in Aquaman because I'm so excited for her. And I love the strides that DC has been making, you know, on the heels of Wonder Woman. And I know you've said that she is not a damsel in distress. So was that something that was really special and that you considered in taking that role?
Yeah, they had me at sword and a crown. So I was like, okay. Zack Snyder and I spoke on the phone, and I didn't really think a comic book world would be something that would be appropriate for me. I didn't really, knowing nothing about the comic book world, knowing nothing about the universe, I didn't really have any reason to feel like that would resonate with my sensibilities or my core principles. I had a limited experience, or limited, exposure to women in that world. And then he explained this badass, kick-ass warrior queen to me, and I thought, again, sword and a crown, okay. And so I read the comic book, and I remember being an adult woman sitting in a nail salon reading a comic book. A, that's kind of weird. B, I remember the first scene I read in this comic, and they, Mera, my character's named Mera, and her male counterpart, Aquaman, played by Jason Momoa, they are, in the comic book version, saving a town, or they have just saved a town from some, aquatic disaster, hurricane or something of that effect. And, as the townspeople or the civilians are picking up pieces of their life, they look and they say, that's Aquaman, and they look to Mera and they're like, who are you? Is that Aqua Woman? And she stops what she's doing and she says, I have my own name. I'm not Aqua Woman. I have my own name. My name is Mera. And I was like, I can't get behind that woman.
Yeah, you're like,
kind of girl.
This is my girl.
Yeah.
I like in the footage we've seen too, it's like, she's not like his sidekick. They're really working in tandem with each other.
Yeah.
Can you talk about their dynamic and what their relationship is?
It's a very special dynamic, and one that does not put the burden of dependency on one or the other. I like that as a woman, I'm not relegated into a position of dependency or subservience, one that is not defined by the existence of the male counterpart in which she is providing a bounce. I love that she is self-possessed, in control of her own destiny. She's powerful, she's nuanced, she has her own attitudes and her own problems, and they counter that of his, where one is strong, specifically speaking to their dynamic. Where one is strong, the other is weak, and vice versa. They come from two different worlds, quite literally. He comes from land, she comes from Atlantis, which is in the sea. And in doing so, you create a dynamic that's fair, it's balanced, it's equal. They are both providing for one another that which they didn't have before.
So we're really going to be wanting a Mera spinoff.
It's modern, it's there, exactly, exactly. I'm just putting it out there, Aqua, not woman, Mera.
Yeah.